How we doing? How we doing? We are live. Once again. What's going on? We live? I guess we are live, huh? We live, yeah? We're live, yeah? How's it going? How's it going? Let me check my stream here. Live. There we go. Just gotta pull up my chat. It's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night. So we got my 4-port Ford Performance cylinder head. I just got it back from the machine shop today. I'm gonna test fit it on the engine tonight. So it's got all kinds of good shit done to it. Let's show you guys what's going on here. So let me see here. Let me show you guys. You guys are just coming in. If you can, I'd greatly appreciate if you drop a thumbs up on the stream. That way there other people get notified in the algorithm as well. But there is the 4-port head. And here, hold on, I'll show you guys the valves, the brand new valves as well. So this is the Ford Performance cylinder head. I just got it back from the machine shop today. And look at this. Oh man, look at that. Bigger valves, boys. Oh man. So here's the paperwork. Island Racing did the work for me. They're local. They do a lot of V8 stuff mostly. They never do EcoBoost. So that being said, we did Fiera intake valves and exhaust valves. They're the Competition Plus, so these are the best valves that you can get for the EcoBoost. There's nothing better right now. The Fiera valves are Competition Plus is the highest one. We have 0.5 millimeter bigger on the intake side and +2 on the exhaust side. So on the exhaust side, it's a little bit bigger than factory, and then it's 0.5 millimeter bigger on the intake side. So we got a valve job to clean up. So it's been all resurfaced. They said the cylinder head actually wasn't too out of like round or whatever. It was actually pretty flat. So they didn't really have to machine much off. New valve seals. You know, it's a surface job. Total cost to have this done was $2,216. So I can show you guys right here. I mean, this is it right here. This is everything. So it's not cheap. And so they pocket ported. Well, they didn't really port the head. See, he said the cylinder head doesn't need porting. The biggest gain for the cylinder head is the valves, the valve job, and then porting out, cleaning out the throat area on the intake side and exhaust side. They cleaned it out, opened it up some, and that's where the biggest gain is. Now, obviously, you could go ahead and go crazy and port this whole cylinder head out, and but the thing is you lose velocity, and that's only if you're going for like over 1,000 wheel horsepower, really. This cylinder head I'm not going to be pushing that much. Nothing crazy like that. So, but the objective tonight is we're going to fit this cylinder head on the engine block. So we're going to put this cylinder head on this block right over here. We're going to test fit everything. So this is a brand new head gasket. It's not the head gasket I'm going to use for the build. This is just an RS head gasket that I just threw on there just to kind of keep the surface nice and clean. It's going to be nice and flat. It's not going to be metal on metal. So we're going to put the cylinder head on there. And then I have some just OEM head bolts to kind of keep it in place. I'll put a head bolt through here on the cylinder head and one in here. Hold it in place. We're going to put the exhaust manifold on the back side. We're going to test fit everything, see how the clearance is over here, and go from there. That's what we're going to do, guys, tonight. So I just figured we'll go live, show you guys everything behind the scenes, and yeah, go from there. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and we're going to get started, and we're not going to screw around. Hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. Let's see here. Make sure we have 1 like right now. There's 5 people watching, so bring those likes up, and it'll greatly help the algorithm. So there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to put that right there. All right. This is all good. There's nothing crazy on there. Okay. And then let's put a couple of these over here. Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. Where the fuck is the pinhole on this side? There we go. There we go. One over there and one over there. Kind of get that all in there. Is this what I need right here? Yep. I'm not going to torque these down or nothing. I'm just going to hold it down with these bolts. So that way it doesn't move off or anything. Okay. I'm gonna go grab my drill. Over there, I don't have to mess around too much with this. And then put this over here. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? Oops. That's weird. There we go. That's good. There we go. That should be good. That should be good. That ain't gonna really go anywhere. Okay. Now, let's see what we got going on here. How you been, Ryan? How you doing, Ryan? Let me see here. Let's put a live chat on. How's everybody doing? So, I'm gonna put the valve cover. How's the audio and everything? Is everything good? Yeah. I'm gonna put the valve cover, or not the valve cover, timing cover on. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do here. So. Probably get these. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna screw this in. So that way there, we can mount up the side mount to replicate the actual position of the block in the car. Because if we go based off, you know, if we just leave it like this, if we leave it just like this, it's kind of slanted a little bit. See how I can move it? We want the exact position of everything for the, you know, the Sidewinder. So we need to mount this up. We're going to put the side mount on here, hold it up in position, and then it'll be in the perfect spot to where it's going to actually be. And then I'll mount the manifold, and it'll give me the exact positioning of everything to where it needs to be. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just explaining it to you guys so you understand what my thought process is here, what I'm trying to do. Now, whether you understand and follow what exactly is going on here. And this is kind of just my common sense, basically, kicking in of how I would do it. So, we're going to tighten these down. Those are 13 millimeter. So let's grab a 13 millimeter ratcheting. Where is that? ratcheting. Where'd that go? Huh. There's a 10, 14. Where's the 13? Huh. Okay. Here's my 13. Well, whatever. Fuck it. I mean, I can't really fit in there. That's the problem. So we're gonna have to run a short 13. I'll have to run a short 13 in there. See if I can do 2 at once. Should be able to. The bottom one I kind of need a ratcheting wrench for though. It makes it a lot easier. I don't know where I put it. That's crazy. Fucking pick up on it a little bit and you can do it. I'm not going to torque anything down. Just going to tighten it down. Again. So, yeah. There we go. There. 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 There's a little one there. That's good. That's in position. All right. That kind of bothers me. I don't know where the fuck that is. I think that ratcheting wrench is over here somewhere. I just don't know where. I hate missing tools. Man. I got these. These go over there. What the hell? That's crazy. What is the size of these? That's like fucking. What? I gotta get a different. Where's my other set? Where is that? Huh. Well, that's all right. That's all right. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So we have these here. So what we got here is, let me see, I can raise this up more. Raise this up so you guys can see a little bit better. Probably right here. Or, yeah, right here is fine. I think that's okay. What do you guys think? We have brand new studs for the exhaust manifold. Got a bunch of those. So we're gonna put those on there and call it that. Yeah. So I can't believe I'm missing that shit. What the fuck? Oh, I do have it set here. Okay. Oh, we're good. We might be all right. Okay, I found this here, so we're good. All right, so let's put on. Oh, we gotta put this on first. Okay. Get that out of the fucking way. All right. It's manifold. Okay. These. Where's the studs at? These are 15 millimeter, I believe. These are 15 millimeter. Let's see here. There's that. And then, so put this on here. Yep, 15 millimeter. So we're gonna put those on there. Well, this is way out of fucking. This is way out of whack. What the hell is that? Oh, this is a stud. Wait, whoa. Whoops. Hold on a minute. I might have fucked up here. Hold on. Well, I didn't really fuck up, but I forgot to take out those, which are the spacers. Yeah, there's one there. Okay, there's one, I'm missing one. The other one fell. Looks like it went somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna find this other spacer. Where the hell did the other one go? Huh. Is it over here? Fucking A, dude. The other one might have went in here. Let me see. Oh, we might want in the actual in here. The fuck? That doesn't work. God damn it, dude. I have no lights at all. Let me see here. Huh. Well, I'll find it at some point, I guess. Well, again, only the spacer that fell. Either it fell in there or it's not here at all. So, hey, whatever. Fuck it. So, okay. The studs. Where's the studs at? I think I put the studs. There we go. Studs are over here. God damn it. Okay, I'm looking for the studs right now. I know where they are. They're right here. I just didn't know if they were somewhere else. Alright. Oh, they were here. Now I fucking don't know where they are. I thought I had them right here. That's interesting. Huh. Here they are. Oh shit. And then, so here's what I'm looking for right here. So these are gonna go in here, like so. I'm not torquing nothing down. Just gonna hand tight everything right now. 8mm. Where's it? There we go. So this is a 5/16 socket. Fits right on there. Don't tighten these down too much when you go to put them in. Pretty much just like, it's like not even like 5 foot-pounds, I think. Because you can end up cracking this whole aluminum housing right here. So, put these in there like so. Fucking trash. Okay. That's crazy. That spacer going. I'm gonna move these tires out of the way. It'll start being go time, boys. I mean, go time. All right. Huh. All right. Let's see if anyone's said anything. How's everybody doing? How we doing, Matthew? Remind me how you get a 2.4. So you gotta get the 2.4 kit from Speed Performance. So how you do it? You gotta get a 2.5 Durtech crankshaft, and you have to get the custom rods, which are the 2.5 rods from Speed Performance. And then you got the 2.4 uses 88 millimeter pistons, which are going to be custom for this kit. The difference between the 2.5 and the 2.4 is literally the size of the pistons. So the pistons are 89 millimeter for a 2.5. They're 88 millimeter for a 2.4. So the 2.4 is actually the best bang for your buck because you don't have to sleeve the engine. You have to sleeve for 89 millimeter for the 2.5, right? So because anything after 88, you have to sleeve the block because it won't handle the boost. Yeah, the cylinder walls will be too thin. So 88 is the max for the safe limit. So 89, you need sleeve cylinders. That's the 2.5. The 2.4 uses 88 millimeter. That's literally the difference between the two. The 2.4 liter is actually a 2.433 in displacement. The 2.3 is actually a 2.26. So you actually gain more doing the 2.4 than you do a 2.3 because the 2.4 has like a bigger displacement gap between, like, say, so you did the 2.3, but it's really a 2.26. Well, 2.4 is actually a 2.43. So between the 2.3 and 2.4, you're gaining what? So 1.4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I mean, you're putting 1.7 cc's or whatever the fuck that is, or whatever, or however you count that. 2.4, yeah, so whatever it is, adds up. But it's just fucking, that's the way it is. So it's a better bang for your buck doing 2.4, basically. So so we're gonna mount that up. I'm pretty sure I worded that right. So, oh yeah, see how much off that was? I mean, it's not even fucking close. Not even close, Dad. Where is... Okay. Let's do this. I ain't gonna fuck around. Dad. We're just gonna put this big old boy on there. This is my good one. There, lightly going on there. There we go. It's like 20 foot-pounds. Nothing crazy. And then This will hold it into place. It's fucking be in here. So I wish I should do that other one, but I mean, so let me. What is that, 18 millimeter? That's 18, I think. Or is it 16? It might be 16, no? No, that's 18. Oh, it's a 19. What the fuck? No, whoops, I had a 17 there. My bad. I had a 17. It is an 18. Okay. Let me see here. So that's down. Okay. I'm not going to tighten down the center one because it doesn't have the spacer on it. There we go. Hell yeah. And then just make sure this is good. 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 Perfect. Bam. Put that down there. See what the chat is saying. I know you guys can't really see that great. Let me see here. What do you guys think here? Matthew, only 3 people have commented. Wow. Okay, that's all right. Keep dropping the likes, guys. Drop the thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm with the live, and it puts it out to other feeds on YouTube for other people to watch. So if you want to support this build, and I'm going to provide a good video series on how to do all this, as far as not only just this, but like an actual like parts list blueprint to make everything work. So if you guys want to support me in any way, become a member, or you can purchase an upgraded Purge line. Just contact me at WhiteBlurrST@gmail.com. I'm going to put it in the chat as well. I haven't done that yet. And also shopping at CVFab directly, CVFab.com. So if you have any EcoBoost friends, like with F-150s or Rangers or Mavericks, STs, Focus ST, CVFab sells the best intercoolers out there. High quality, made in America, downpipes, charge pipes, other stuff like that. So highly recommend them. Use my code BB5. I'm gonna put it all in the chat right now, and then I'll get going on that some more. Let me see here. But everything is in the description for links and stuff. So if you guys want to support anyway, I have my Cash App in there for donations as well. Let's see. If you want to. Whoops. The fuck? How's it on here? I mean, hello. I'm the one that wrote that. If you want to support the channel, purchase a upgraded Purge line. Shop cvfab.com and use code E5. Okay. Just curious, but what are your thoughts on the Fiesta ST? I assume you prefer the Focus ST over the Fiesta, right? Yeah. The thing is with the Fiesta, here I'll go over there and talk. Hold on a second. WhiteBlurr Gmail. Yeah, WhiteBlurr. Oh, that wire harness? This wire harness gives you anxiety? Yeah, this ain't nothing. I fucking have had this apart so many times. I can literally put it all together. It's actually safe. It's all bungee corded. It looks bad, but it's really not. I got the starter bungee corded separately. Everything's good. You know, it's the best it can be for what it is. So it's been sitting there for over a year, just sitting there, so it's good. It doesn't touch the floor. It's not hitting the floor. It's definitely far enough from the floor to worry about that. Far as the Fiesta go, those cars are nice cars. They're the little cousin, right? The Fiesta. I've had the Focus ST before the Fiesta ST came out. I've had this since 2012 when it first came out, and I just prefer it over the Fiesta because, for one, it's a little bit bigger car. It's probably a more comfortable ride, longer ride probably for better just cruising and the thing is, I feel like the Focus ST is more mod friendly and can also handle more power right out of the gate. So before building the engine, and then building the engine, you can produce a lot of power, if you do it right. So the Fiesta ST, I feel like you have to do more to make more power, right? And you're limited to displacement. You know what I'm saying? There's no replacement for displacement, as I say. So, the more displacement you can have safely, the better you are. And I've been wanting to run the 2.4 for a very long time. And we have the chance to do it. And now we have the 4-port Ford Performance cylinder head right here. Upgraded valves. And it's the best it can be for this setup. Now, that being said, if for some reason I can't get the exhaust manifold to fit back here the way I want to, then I'm literally going to sell this fucking cylinder head for $3,500 and sell the manifold for $900 and scrap that setup and go. I'm still doing 2.4, but just say if this doesn't pan out, I have a brand new Focus RS cylinder head that's ready to go. I'll probably just get it cleaned up or something. It's got upgraded valve springs and everything. Brand new valve buckets spec'd out for it and everything. But that will be put on here instead with the 2.4 combination. But I want to do the ultimate builds, right? So I want to do the 2.4 with a 4-port individual cylinder head. I want to make this work, so this is what I'm doing right now. It looks like this might have to move. This is gonna be very tight. I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks like it's gonna be. It might not be too tight, but I feel like this might have to move back more. So this might have to move back more, probably. Which is fine. That's not really a big deal. We can bend these anyways because these are just gonna be hooked up with lines that are custom. So, but yeah. So let's see here. Fucking. Let me see. What should we do here? Maybe put it over here. What do we think? Put it right there. And then probably right there, right? Can I zoom in? I don't think I can. But yeah, so if anybody's interested in any of that, supporting the channel, I have links in the description. I'm gonna create a blueprint for this as long as it works. If not, whatever. It's not really a huge end of the world deal. It's literally just an experiment. This is all of an experiment, right? So this is what we're doing. We're doing it live, baby. Live. Okay. Live in front of a large fucking audience. Okay. Okay, so we need to. This is the manifold that's going to go back there. I can tell you right now, I don't know how it's going to fit back there or not. I don't know, man. That's going to be so tight. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to fit. I'll be honest with you. It's going to be tight. It might end up hitting somewhere here. I don't know. Hey, listen. At least we tried, right? If it's hitting this here, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do because that's gonna be a problem. Unfortunately, because I don't want to just cut. I can cut this out here if I had to. But like, I don't know. Boy, let me see here. What we got here? We got a hole right there. Is that right? I can't fucking see a thing. I might have to get my headlamp out there in the house. Because I can't see a fucking thing. I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing at all, baby. Okay, here we go. Whew. I don't know. Boy, I don't know. We might have to leave some of these studs out. What was that noise? Let me see here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Put that in. Put that in there. Some of these studs I might not be able to, I don't know if this is gonna work or not, to be honest with you guys. So, right, okay. You guys see everything good? What we saying here? All right, we're good. Okay. We are good. How we doing, everybody? Hey, we got 15 people. Keep dropping the, smashing that thumbs up. We're gonna make this work somehow. I don't fucking know how, but we're gonna try. So here we go. Where's the gasket? Where's that fucking gasket? Of course, it's not here. It's over here, right? Where the fuck is that, man? How's everybody doing tonight? If you guys, if any of you guys have any questions, this is also a Q&A, so feel free to ask questions. Oh, it's right here. And I'll answer. I might not answer right away, because if I'm doing something, but I will answer. So, don't worry about it. I will answer. Okay, I think that's gonna go here. Nope. Wrong end. Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't know if I'm feeling good about it. I don't know. I'm feeling too hot about this. Damn, I don't know. Okay. Why is it be tight? Okay, let me put probably one more up there, maybe. Where is the? I need my light for my headlamp. This dropped. That dropped. Okay. Where's my magnet? Or something. I can grab this out of here. This fell out. Let's see, I guess thread it back in. Okay. Okay. All right, we got a couple nuts here. We got another nut there. 3 nuts there. Okay, let's put a couple up here. These are the copper trash ones that I'm not a fan of. That's all right. That looks good. Okay. What is everyone saying here? 10 likes, hell yeah. Appreciate that, guys. Hello, new here. Is IR a stock build or a performance build? Is mine? I'm assuming mine. This is a, I've been through multiple setups. I've had my car since 2012, but I can give you a short summary. From 2015 to 2020, I had a stock engine, built big turbo, 7163 EFR. 2020 lost compression at 46,000 miles and rebuilt it in 2021. I was the first one to actually test fit a G30 770, and ATP said it wouldn't fit. I test fit it and it worked, and now they sell them all over the place. And sold that kit along with my old 7163 kit in 2020, and then I fucking rebuilt the engine to a 2.0, made up to 520 with a new 7163 setup and stage 2 cams, and then I switched to stage 3 cams. Swapped that out because I had a 2.3 stroker on the sidelines. I swapped that out and put a 2.3 in with a G35 900, an RS cylinder head, stage 3 cams. Yeah, the G35 900 with the first group buy sale for the ARC Enemy proper downpipe that they had for the G series, and then also an ARC Enemy manifold, you know, tile 44 wastegate, custom, you know, charge pipe design. I had, well, it's not really that custom. It's mostly it's actually a Mishimoto. I highly recommend the Mishimoto hot pipe. It's the best fitting. And then I run a silicone cold pipe. I really like it. And I run on my hot pipe for my Mishimoto, I run a blow-off valve off there. It's a lot easier. So that's basically what the custom part is. And then my ARP crank bolt, I made like 550, 560 roughly with that setup. We stopped tuning because I was spinning in 4th gear. 27 pounds of boost on E85 with just a 4-port aux kit, 65-pound injectors for that setup on the 2.3. We had a low boost tune. It's all on the channel. If you go on my playlists, you'll see there's a 2.3 stroker build. You can go all the way back from the beginning, and you can kind of see it all come together. It's really cool. It's a nice playlist. I have a bunch of how-to videos, you know, videos about how to build, or like DIY build your engine, like parts and shit like that, gather parts and part numbers, and then like also a how to, you know, properly basically mod your Focus ST for reliability and performance and the best parts for your money, you know, best mods for your money series, 2025 edition. Those two, the best mods for your money 2025, and then the built engine series 2025, those kind of go together. So yeah, I mean, it really helps. I would say start with the best mods for your money. If you're starting off with modding your Focus ST, that's the best video series for for modding. I feel like it creates a good base layer and foundation for your Focus ST. It literally dials it down to what mods you should get right away to help efficiency and longevity, because obviously the weak point in these cars and the Focus ST is not only the cast aluminum pistons, but the cylinder heads are known to crack on the exhaust side because of the integrated exhaust manifold. So you have coolant jackets and they're thin. So that's why you don't ever want to port out the 2.0 cylinder head, because it just won't last long if you do. And so basically it's known to crack at any point, any power level. That's the unfortunate part about it. You know what I'm saying? Ford made improvements with the RS cylinder head, and they also went to a bigger +2 millimeter exhaust valve. The intake valves are the same. They're 32.5 millimeter. The exhaust valves are 30 millimeter, where the ST is 28 millimeter. But yeah, so the RS cylinder head has less chances. It's less prone to crack. It can still happen, but it's not as likely because of the efficiency of the cylinder head. There's way less back pressure because it has more flow efficiency. Volumetric efficiency is just increased to that cylinder head. It's got 3 ports, so it's a twin scroll instead of a single port like the ST. This cylinder head here is a 4-port Ford Performance manifold, or not manifold, but Ford Performance cylinder head. So as you can see, there is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there it is. There's so basically each cylinder has their own port. This is a Ford Performance cylinder head. So I just got it today. It was at the machine shop. We upgraded to Fiera valves. So the intake valves are 0.5 millimeter bigger. The exhaust valves are bigger. So they opened up the throat area. That's the best improvement for the money. Really, it doesn't need porting, they said. It doesn't need it at all. But they opened up the throat area, valve job. $2,200 later, there it is. And I don't even know if the exhaust manifold's going to fit back there or not. So that's what we're doing right now. We're literally, there's nothing inside this engine. It's literally a bare bone block engine right now. I'm literally just doing this to test fit the manifold. So when it's a Mazda Speed 3 manifold, right? So the manifold is going to go on here. My idea is to run a Sidewinder off the manifold and then fucking have the turbo right here. Okay, it's going to be in this area. And then the charge pipe is going to run down here to the intake or the intercooler. So yeah, that's my idea. So if this doesn't work, then I'm going to go RS cylinder head, which I already have as a backup plan. And I'm doing a 2.4 stroker. So if you didn't know, anyone that's new here, I'm doing a 2.4 stroker build. It's similar to the 2.5. The only difference is the 2.4 stroker uses 88 millimeter pistons, not 89. That's only the difference. And obviously the block is not sleeved on the 2.4 stroker. So you don't have to sleeve it because it's 88 millimeter pistons. So yeah. Let me make sure. Okay. I heard. Wait. Whoa. So hey, welcome to the channel, Low Barbecue. Appreciate you in here. I heard the later ones at 17 and 18s are less prone to cracking. That's not true at all. They're all the same fucking thing. All the cylinder heads, the transmissions, everything the same. The only difference was the facelifts were actually made cheaper. The bodies are cheaper. What I found, because I rebuilt a facelift, is like this here has reinforcement. So this, how solid that is. That's literally solid. My facelift, that black one I rebuilt, we were polishing it and it literally, the whole roof would bend like a fucking tinfoil can. It was so cheap. Oh my God. I'm like, what the fuck? These facelifts are so cheap. Oh my god. And then they made the fucking oil pan different by removing, they basically don't have the same oil pan design, like the baffles and shit. And the ECUs are a little different. And then they added some bullshit with the like a sensor on the intake line for the the intake tube. They have a sensor on the line for the PCV valve cover line right there. So that's some nonsense from the EPA. So but other than that, yeah, really, I would say the pre-facelifts are the best ones, honestly, personally, just because there's less bullshit to deal with, and they're just built better, especially the 13. I mean, the 13s, there was less of them built, so they built them better. You know what I'm saying? They just were built better. I don't know if the 14's roof is cheap or whatever, but also this early 13 doesn't have the clutch restrictor in it. It does have smaller brakes, 12.6 versus or 12.8, something like that, rotor, versus you guys like the facelifts have 13.2. The advantage for the smaller rotors, though, you can run a 16-inch wheel, which I've ran before, and the facelifts are limited to 17, unless you switch brakes out or whatever. But yeah. And then they changed the ECUs up from 15 on. Some other bullshit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But as far as like block, turbo, transmission, bullshit like that, that didn't change. None of that's changed. The cylinder heads weren't any different. So whoever told you that, they're fucking retarded. They don't know what they're talking about. So, I mean, yeah, no, they don't know what they're talking about. Pink's Garage. Yeah, I think I saw something about that. I don't know really much about Pink's Garage, but let me see. I don't know. Remember from me. Yo, I don't know if you remember me, but like a week ago, I was asking a bunch of questions about fully built trading for. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? Let's see. Is the 2.3 RS had a direct swap on the 2.0 block? It is for the most part. I have a whole build series on it, like how to do it. I have a really nice video series playlist directly for that. You know, how to do the RS head swap. It's a very good mod to do, especially since the ST head is very restrictive. It's the worst cylinder head to build off of in making power for it. I mean, they can make power, but it's like it's not reliable. You know what I mean? So because they can literally crack at any point in time. Doesn't matter what power you have. I mean, I've seen Ford Edges fucking crack cylinder heads. So, but yeah, I mean, the 2.3 head is definitely, you just have to use the ST head gasket, put the head on there. It's the same valve train. You can run the ST cams because everything here is the same. Like on the 2.0, 2.3 is the same. This is the same valve train design. Same VVTs. You know, you run your vacuum pump if you want, or vacuum pump delete, whatever. And then you got on the RS head, because of this is designed differently. It's spaced out differently. I would recommend running the RS high pressure fuel pump housing. So the housing that would go right here. So the housing for the RS high pressure fuel pump, because you can't run the ST high pressure fuel pump housing on the RS head unless you swap out this cam cap journal right here, this end, off the ST cylinder head and put it on the RS. Then you could make it work. But the problem comes then with the alignment of the machining. Like it'll fit, but it might be not like exactly toleranced enough. So you might have to get this whole fucking thing line honed on that end. So that's the only thing. And then you could run the ST high pressure fuel pump housing, high pressure fuel pump, no problem. But otherwise, like how I did it, I just ran the RS high pressure fuel pump housing with the ST high pressure fuel pump. And then I ran the roller follower from the RS, which I think is a way better design than the ST bucket flat bucket design, which I think wears out the cam lobe more because it's literally hitting like a fucking flat bucket versus a roller follower is just less resistance. So I think that's just a better design. The RS is literally made from the problems that the ST had, right? The RS had stronger fucking pistons. You know, the rods are the failure point in the RS, unfortunately, and the block is a piece of shit. It's got an open deck block on the RS. Unfortunately, that's the only really bad design about it. And then obviously you got to worry about the all-wheel drive stuff. But really, the RS is a nice car. It's overpriced in my opinion for what it is. I think the ST is the best one overall for the Focus, the build power-wise. And, you know, just get some good tires on the front end. They're the same transmission. You can run the same clutches. But as far as the RS head swap, that's literally it. And you just need the RS manifold for your turbo. And you can run the same downpipe otherwise because it's literally the same dimension, you know, for everything for the RS head. It's like everything height-wise is the same. Same valve cover. You can run the same valve cover. All, you know, off the RS cylinder head on the ST, and then also on this too. So this is a Ford Performance 4-port individual cylinder head. So this is the best one you can run right here because it doesn't have coolant jackets in the cylinder head that are built in, and this head will not crack because of that, you know, with that right there. So this has individual ports on each cylinder, so you have to have an external manifold put on here, which we're gonna put on right now to see if it fits. If it doesn't clear here, then I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to run the RS head probably. So yeah, unfortunately. So I mean, I could hold on to the cylinder head since I built it and not sell it if it doesn't work out, but I'd hate to sell it, honestly. But if this doesn't work out where it doesn't fit, if I do have to sell this cylinder head, I'm going to sell it for $3,500 because as is, these right here go for $2,000 used without any work even done to them, like stock valves and shit. This has upgraded Fiera competition valves that are bigger. So, and it has a valve job. The ports were, you know, it's all perfected right now. So, but yeah, the only thing it doesn't have right now is upgraded valve springs, which I'm gonna put in them. I'm gonna put that in. But other than that, I'd still like 3,500 would still be what it's worth, even without the upgraded valve springs. But just because I put $2,200 in the cylinder head, and these cylinder heads go for $2,000 if you sell them, and they're in good shape. So I've sold multiple ones, so I know how much they go for. So, but yeah. So this isn't my first 4-port cylinder head, basically, I've owned. But anyways, we're gonna mount up this cylinder head, or not cylinder head, but that's where I mounted up. But the fucking thanks for answering my questions, sharing your knowledge. Hey man, I appreciate that. I tried my best. Like, the thing is, I've been doing this for so fucking long. I've been doing this for so long. You know, I've been doing it a long time, 13 plus years. It'll be 14 years this November. I've been doing it. I've had this car. So, I've done a lot. Just recently, I've been doing built engines. Like the built engine journeys started in 2021. Like the high horsepower, 400 plus, those things. But previously, I just started, you know, but before that, I ran big turbos and different setups. You know, I test fit the G30 770 for ATP, basically gave them, you know, and it allowed them to sell it. And then they started selling the G30 as well, 660. Yeah, fucking, I just ran multiple different setups, variations of intercoolers, intake setups. I custom cowl setup. You know, just different stuff I've tried with the stock engine prior to building it. And then, so yeah, I ran a spec stage 3 plus clutch. I think I had about almost 20,000 miles on that clutch. It did look pretty worn out. It ran okay. It was the S or the non, no, it wasn't the non SAC. It was the self-adjusting clutch. So it was like the stock style. And I ran the billet flywheel. I wasn't a fan of the billet flywheel because of the gear rattle. So this time around, I was going to go with a South Bend Stage 3 Endurance, which I really like for longevity purposes, but it's only rated for like 500 foot-pounds of torque, which is a lot, and I'd highly recommend that clutch for a lot of you guys. You know, if you're just going to do a basic Stage 1 engine build, that'd be the clutch you'd want to go with because it's got Kevlar material. So it's a really tough clutch. It can probably last 100,000 miles easily, honestly, if you take care of it. But as far as clutch goes, I'm running a ACT full disc, full springs, in the centering hub. It's extreme disc. It's an extreme street full puck disc clutch. That's what you call it. And it's rated for like 560. So 60 more foot-pounds of torque rating. It's the material's an organic material, like an organic ceramic. I don't think it's ceramic. It's just organic material. So it won't last as long as the Kevlar, but it'll hold a little bit more. It's got a steel flywheel, which is nice. It's a little bit heavier than the spec one. It's 14 pounds, I believe. The OEM dual mass is fucking 30 pounds of roughly. So anything that's single mass is automatically lightweight. I mean, preferably, I'd rather have a 20-pound flywheel because that way there you have less like noise. Because heavier the flywheel, the more reduction in noise and vibrations you have. So that's what the dual mass is for. So that's why they do dual masses in first place. And that's why also there's balance shafts. The balance shaft isn't there to balance the crankshaft. It's there to lessen the vibrations of the inline four cylinders. They produce vibrations naturally. So that's why the balance shaft is there. It's literally a gear that rides on the crankshaft. So doing a balance shaft delete, I recommend it. It's one less thing you have to fucking worry about. It increases the oil capacity by 1 quart. So you can run up to 7 quarts. And yeah, so also you're losing 18 pounds of weight. You're lessening the fucking parasitic drag on the engine. I mean the crankshaft. You do increase vibrations a little bit. I compare doing the balance shaft delete to similar to what a rear motor mount upgrade is, personally. So that's what I feel like that's comparable to. So if you upgrade your rear motor mount and you feel the vibrations that you got from that, that's basically what doing the balance shaft delete is going to do. It's going to increase the vibrations by that much, essentially. So, but yeah, so hopefully that answers, kind of go ranting off a little bit, but say I'm good. Yeah, the car runs great. Just want to thank you for being, no problem, man. Would the 2.3 Mustang motor fit, or why would it not? If so, why not go that way? Because the ST block is better. So the ST, so any of the Mustang RS guys, the 2.3 guys, if you're wanting to make past 450 at the wheels, unless you have the newer 2.3, which has the better twin scroll block design, which you don't really have to worry about. Actually, believe it or not, EMS and I think Speed Performance, because there's not a lot of ST blocks readily available, they're using the newer 2.3 block design. So you could do that, but the best design is the MZR Mazda Speed 3 block or the ST block. The Speed 3 block, which is a Ford block, it's the same thing. It's just a little bit better material. The material is stronger in the block for some reason. So when you go to sleeve that block, the Mazda Speed 3 can handle more power than the ST block. But that's why I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer, really. The ST block just can handle more power. You know, it can handle up to 700 at the wheels without even needing sleeves. So, you know, would I ever push 700 wheel on a sleeve, you know, like stock sleeve engine? Probably not. But, you know, I feel like probably 650 is kind of the safe limit for the stock sleeves. But I think Speed Performance, they made 770 before they started cracking their sleeves on their setup. And it was like 38 pounds of boost, 40 pounds of boost with a 6870 2.3 stroker. And, but yeah, fucking, they sleeved the block and then you can make 1,000, right? So, I mean, that's the thing with the ST block. The thing is with the ST block and the MZR block is it's a closed deck design, right? The 2.3 Mustang or even the RS is the worst one. It's an open deck design. So I think the newer 2.3 EcoBoost Mustangs and shit, all those 2.3, the newer ones, have a improved block design. So it's not as like open, but it's still not superior to like this. So that's why. Hopefully that answers the question. But yeah, so I had a Mazda Speed 3 before that Focus ST and got rid of the Speed 3 of the ZZB issues. What's ZZB again? The whole zoom boom. Oh, zoom boom. Okay. Aren't the Mazda Speed blocks known for blowing up? Well, as far as the block, you don't blow a block unless you're blowing a rod through it. So that's not necessarily. It's probably the rod. You're probably talking about the rods, right? The rods are probably the failure point. That's probably true. You know, that's probably definitely true, for sure. So I would say that's definitely probably. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. The 2.3 EcoBoost and the RS, the Focus RS, the rods are the failure point in that. Anything past 400 torque, you're gonna chance of blowing, rip through a rod. You're gonna blow a rod through the block because the problem is the best thing for a Focus RS owner is literally upgrading the turbo right off because the torque is so much more increased with the 2.3 stroker because that's what it is. The RS is literally a 2.3 stroker. Okay. It's literally just a bigger crankshaft. It's a better crankshaft because it's forged steel. It's a 94 millimeter instead of 83 like the ST. So it's a 94 stroker, same pistons. It's just, the compression ratio is a little bit different. So it's a 9.5 instead of 9.3. And then, so they're 87.5 pistons, but the rods on the RS, I believe, are like 5.8 inches versus 6.1 on the ST. So they're a little bit shorter on the RS, but you have a longer throw for the crank. So it's a stroker engine because it's literally the same piston. You can run RS pistons in this block. So, but yeah, so any of the RS guys, if you're trying to make big power, they go to ST blocks generally. So, yeah. So, holy fuck, I don't know. Wow. You bastard. Boy, that is tight. Woo! Hold on a minute. I might have to remove this. I might have to remove that. Let's see here. Man, this is tight. Fucking A, this is tight. Tight. Damn. I feel like maybe if I could fucking, I'd have to maybe cut this out here. Cut some of that out maybe. I might have to cut this out. Cut this section out here. Open it up some. I might have to do that. Possibly. I won't do it tonight, but I might have to do it. I don't know if I mean. Oh. Yes. Yes. It works. Oh my God. It's so close, but it's good. That's actually a good fitment right there. Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on, Nelly. Oh yes, it works. Oh my God. I'm literally the only person, I'm pretty sure, in the world that has this cylinder head with this manifold on the ST. Like, you're looking at the first one right here. There's nobody, I can promise you there's nobody else. Like, I bet my fucking mortgage on it. Trust me. This is fucking insane. Oh my God. I'm gonna put another one right here. That's fucking awesome, man. Okay. Shit. Okay. Shit, I don't even have to, I mean, I might have to still modify, might still have to modify some things, but it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, luckily. Okay. Let's see here. I don't need any more of these. Okay, these are the studs. Let me put these over here. I got more nuts. So these are the better ones. These are the ones that aren't copper. So you see, these are like the stainless ones or something. They're upgraded or revised, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So they're revised. Okay. And so we put that on there. Oh fuck, you know what? I have to put one up top. I have to put a stud up top. Otherwise it won't hold right. That's why we're gonna have an issue. Otherwise. Oh shit. Okay. Well, it looks like we might be all right. Oh my God, that's crazy. I didn't know if this was actually gonna work. Oh my God. Like fitment wise, I didn't know 100%. Okay. Block. Okay, there. Okay. There. And then I'll put another stud right fucking here. Right fucking there. There we go. Holy shit. That's crazy. That is crazy. I need my fucking... Oh, I need the ratcheting wrench. That's what I need. 13 millimeter ratcheting. Huh. Fucking A. These ratcheting wrenches save a lot. I mean, they're gonna save you so much on time. It's not even funny. Trust me. Like it's not even close. This is amazing. Oh my God. I can't believe this fucking fits, man. Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? Like, I knew it was gonna be close because, like, the speed, this is a speed 3 manifold. Like, this is not supposed to be on this car. Oh my God. That's crazy. I know this manifold was gonna bolt up to the cylinder head. I knew that. But I didn't know how much clearance I had here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how much I was working with. Like, I didn't know the dimensions of this here. So that's the problem. I didn't know. Literally did not know. This is fucking crazy, man. Oh my God. What the fuck? Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. This is bizarre. It's bizarre. Wait a minute. Wow. Huh. Look at that, huh? Jeez. That is insane. Wow. Unbelievable, dude. Unfucking believable, man. That's crazy. It's bizarre. Fucking bizarre. Holy fuck. I mean, look at this. Hold on a minute. Watch this. Like, this is literally how it's gonna look. Like, this is literally like, it's literally gonna look like this. That's how it's gonna look. Isn't that fucking crazy, dude, or what? This fucking shit. Oh my god. That's fucking insane. Oh yeah, let's open up the hood and you see, hey, where's the turbo? Oh, it's right here. What the fuck is that? That's not normal. Yeah. That's not normal. Huh? Fucking A. That's how it's supposed to be done, Ford. You fucking trash cans. Unbelievable, huh? What do you think, guys? Fucking insane, huh? Hey, who's this? Michael Hutman. Hey, man, how you doing? I'm running a 25 550. That's a good turbo. Built block, but stock head. Do you think I would benefit from either aux fuel or high-pressure fuel pump injectors? I would say aux fuel would be the best bet for the money. I mean, what's your goal? Like, the 550 is really, I mean, you're limited. I would say the best, honestly, I mean, for the built engine on a Focus ST, like, if you're just street driving it and not trying to break any records, honestly, the best reliability horsepower range is like 450 to like 520, right? So, I mean, that's what I would say. Anything past like really the 520, 550 mark, and you're kind of just throwing reliability out the window. You have traction problems, shit like that. So honestly, I would say like run a low boost tune of like on E85 with a 4-port, and you can literally just run a stock high pressure fuel pump, stock low pressure fuel pump. Never have to worry about upgrading those. Stock injectors, just run the 4-port 65-pound injectors, and you'll clean your valves on the intake side, which is a big problem on these cars. And you'll have plenty of fuel. So, you know, the one thing I do recommend is if you're running a 550 is go with the 92 AR exhaust housing. Run the biggest exhaust housing on the 550 and even the 25 660. But the 550 especially, because well, both of them really, they actually have a small turbine wheel. So, I mean, it's obviously bigger than the stock one, but you want to maximize the flow capability. So, and especially on the 2.0 cylinder head, because you want to lessen the back pressure. And if you can lessen back pressure, you're lowering the heat that is produced on the cylinder head, which lessens the chances of head cracking. So if you have less back pressure, you have less heat. All the cooling mods that you can do and throw at this car, the best it's going to be for longevity for the engine and the cylinder head. So, you know, if you live in a hot climate, run a 160 thermostat. You know, go to Rock Auto, get the Motorrad 160 thermostat, throw it on there, have your tune adjusted for that. Just basically just adjust the threshold a little bit. I think that's what you need done. That's it. Other than that, there's nothing else special for that. It just lowers your coolant to run cooler on your engine and your oil runs a little bit cooler, that's definitely needed, especially if you're tracking the car or just trying to maximize benefits. You know, it helps with the turbo run cooler as well. But as far as this engine goes, on this setup, I'm going to run a Ford Edge filter, oil filter housing instead of the factory oil cooler housing that's on the ST. So I'm going to run this housing here. It's brand new. I'm going to actually paint it the wrinkle black probably. And I got to put the sensor in there. But same filters. This is a Fram Endurance 3600, by the way. The best filter that you can get for the money. It's comparable to an AMSOIL oil filter. So you can go to Walmart. The Fram Endurance filters, they're rated for 25,000 miles. I would say you could easily do 10,000. Trust me. I mean, I've seen them. I've broken them apart. I run them on all my vehicles, and but the 3600 is definitely the best one. I mean, I wouldn't normally run or recommend a Fram; they're trash. But the Fram Endurance is literally like not even close. So, like, it's literally an AMSOIL oil filter that's labeled Fram synthetic endurance. So it's synthetic media with a stainless steel backing. Stainless steel reinforcement bar, so it holds everything together properly, doesn't mesh together. You know, it's just a really nice filtering media. 99%, 20 microns, the only filter on the market that filters that good other than the AMSOIL one. And this filter here is a little bit taller, a little bit bigger than the FE, or sorry, the FL 400S fucking trash motorcraft oil filters. Those things don't fucking filter worth a shit. They filter 85% at 20 microns, 90% or something like that, 95% with 30 microns. It's so bad of a rating. It's not even good at all. The material is like a paper fucking material, cellulose fucking fiber paper material. But yeah, this is gonna go on there just like that. So just like that. So this eliminates the cooling hoses because I won't need it. Okay, I'm gonna run the colder thermostat, and I'm gonna run no cooling hoses. And how I'm able to do that is I got the billet aluminum Damon fucking manifold for the coolant over here. So the coolant manifold that goes right here. So I got the billet one, so it blocks off those ports. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I'll show you what that looks like if you guys haven't seen it. Where is that? It's right here. It's right here. So this is what I'm running. So this is my upgraded. I've been waiting for something like this for so fucking long. Upgraded manifold for, and it also has 2 ports for cooling for like external gauges. So if you want to run like extra gauges or some shit, one right there. So, and what's nice about this is you can customize it. So say you want to get rid of these fucking coolant ports, delete, delete, delete. You got plugs, delete. Or you can get fucking things to run AN fittings. You know what I mean? AN fittings. That'd be fucking cool too, you know, delete this one. So I got that one plugged, because this one's a heater hose, which would go back here, which I'm not going to run because it'd be in the way anyways, right? So, but yeah, this goes literally right here. Isn't that fucking cool though? I mean, that's fucking sick. And then I have a vacuum pump delete, which goes right here. So it's a plate, literally blocks off right there. I'm going to end up spraying that black, I think, too. I'm going to block that out. I like the black, blue, white theme. So I'm going to end up spraying that black. I'm going to actually have a vacuum pump delete plate designed, I think, and I might end up selling some. I just got to see how much it's going to be, like, cost. I'm going to get them. They're going to be billet aluminum. It's going to be a way better design than what anybody else has out there. The Mountoon one is kind of a flawed design. I'll show you why. So the design is flawed because See, this is the Mountoon one. They don't even have these available right now. This right here. See this O-ring? This tends to leak. Not bad, but it's just a really bad design, the O-ring here. This right here is not too bad of a design. It kind of holds into place right here. But this little fucking port, I mean, I could technically fill that port with, like, I don't know, fucking know, silicone or something. I just hate to have it like get sucked in or something. I could fill it with something maybe, but it's like I don't really want to do that. But but anyways, it goes on there like that. But what I was thinking is getting one designed. It's gonna be thicker, a little bit thicker than this. It's gonna be the same thickness as the OEM pump that goes here normally, and you can reuse the OEM gasket, which is a better design than this. So you can reuse the OEM gasket, and then fucking reuse the OEM bolts, so I don't have to supply some bullshit bolts like this that are short. And this fucking, then it's a better design because you're literally having the OEM gasket that seals it, right? So automatically you're good to go. So, but it cleans up the setup. I mean, you know, look at that. Don't that look fucking sick or what? I mean, it's fucking nuts. So, okay, you must be wondering, oh, hey, how the fuck are you going to angle it from there to over here? Well, I'm going to tell you how, okay? So this is what I'm going to do. So I got a 45 degree with a V-band. I'm going to put on there. Okay. So, where is that? It's right here. 45 degree V-band. Right here. Where is it? Right here? Yeah. There and there. Oh, I farted. Alright. That was a good one. I fucking let one rip, Dad. Okay, so this here, that is a custom, like that V-band that's on that manifold literally is like a one-off, like for this manifold. I had to take dimensions to replicate that V-band. So that way there I can literally have it weld onto there like that. Because what I'm going to do, I literally just like visualize this in my fucking brain, okay? So, Look at that. This is how I visualized it. It's going to literally come back right here. Okay. It's going to straighten out back here. So I might have to push those lines, but it's okay because I can technically run right here. And I might have to push these back though. Still, I don't know. I mean, I could run it a little bit higher. I could run it higher, but then it creates a problem with clearancing. I don't know. Maybe, do I put a 90 there? I don't know. I don't think I can put a 90 there. Let me see. I don't think I can do a 90. I think a 90 would kind of fuck things up a little bit. I mean, let me see here. I don't know. I don't want too many elbows though. That's the thing. I don't want to fuck up turbulence too much. But if I go a little bit higher, run straight here. I'm gonna have to move this out of the way. Straight. I'd like to go this way. I gotta put the pump on here though, make sure the clearance is good. But run it here, run it up there. I could probably straighten it out and then run. Wait, I can run probably a section right here, and then run a piece right there maybe, and then another straight piece, and then run the 90, the long radius 90 to the turbo right here, and then the downpipe. So that's the thing. The downpipe has to go down that way. So it's gonna be like a 90 or a 45 to. I'm gonna have to push it out farther out here for sure. I'm gonna have to push those out. But let me see. Whoops. Don't really have the best angle here. The only problem is I don't have E85 near me. I am running water methanol, I mean, injection now. Are you running like a 4-port water meth setup? Like which are you running? AEM, Snow Performance? What size nozzles are you running? I can show you my water meth setup. I have water meth as well. I've ran water meth since 2015. So here, I'll show you my car. I'll show you mine. So here's mine. So if I hooked up this, I should be able to pump on this, right? Yeah. There we go. So here's my water meth setup. So AEM, you got a inline filter, pump. I got all kinds of fucking padding in here for insulation, for sound deadening. I did the whole floor. Battery, that's an RS battery. That's the relocation. You got the fuse right there. 1-aught gauge. Yeah. So with that. But yeah, that's my water meth setup. So it's pretty simple. It's on a switch setup. So I got the switch up there to turn the ignition on it. Like I can actually like arm it. So Water ethanol from. It's water methanol, not ethanol. You can't run water ethanol. Ethanol is alcohol that doesn't mix with water. So, water methanol you can run. Methanol is different alcohol. So, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Water methanol on a snow performance. That's a pretty strong mixture, 80-20. I ran 50-50 on mine. And then I have so my controller's right here. That's my controller. And then like my arm switch, see it's right here. See that? So yep. Good shit. This is my little battery charger. Get it at Walmart, it's fucking nice. So I just disconnect the battery so it doesn't draw any power. But also have a fire extinguisher right there. But there's that. What was I gonna do next? What is my battery at? 42%. Okay, we're good. Oh shit! I almost dropped my phone. Thoughts on this? Wait, 18 with a 2867, 72,000 miles for. Wait, whoa. Wait. Well, the 2867 is like probably one of the best turbos you can have for a bolt-on turbo. 2867, 72,000 miles for 17.5. Wait, 17,000? Sorry, can't send. Apparently, no. YouTube doesn't let anyone put links in the chat. Only I can do links, unfortunately. You'd have to be like a moderator. You can send me the link on Facebook Messenger. My Facebook is WhiteBlurr ST. And by the way, so if anybody wants to support this build, and you purchase an upgraded Purge line, and it supports me and it also helps you guys out. They're 200. Well, if you're on the live stream tonight, I'll let them go for 250. But generally, the group buy is $260. Okay, so 260 shipped. Upgrade Purge lines, they're good. You know, they have a upgraded fuel filter, 10 micron oversized fuel filter. They're over here. So, whoops, fucking A. This is my original block, by the way. This is my original one. It's still good. But here, I have enough for 2 more filters, or 2 more lines. So, this is where I make my lines. So I got enough for 2 more on the batch until April 1st. And then we have 8 more we can make. But these are the fuel filters. So these protect the purge valves, the upgraded purge valve that I supply. This protects it from carbon buildup from the fuel tank. You know, any buildup that gets by the charcoal canister. This has got a stainless steel 10 micron filter in it. It's cleanable, you know, reusable, all that good shit. You know, and fittings, high quality, NHRA rated fuel line. Okay. High quality shit. Upgraded, genuine Hyundai Bosch valves. Okay. So here's for the next batch. This right here, these fuel filters, you're looking at $500 worth of fuel filters just for the next batch of purge lines. That's $500. Eight is $500. So these purge lines are not cheap to make. So you definitely get your money's worth. But yeah, that's for the next batch. So that's for April 1st. So we have 2 left right here, and we can ship them out tomorrow. So if you guys want to support what we do here, help me out if I can, and obviously upgrade your cars, your OEM Purge line. It's very easy to hook up. It's actually easier to hook up the upgraded one versus disassembling the OEM one. I have a video on it as well, but yeah, so doing that supports me. And then shopping at cvfab.com and all that good shit. Here's my extra shit. There's my 7163. Here's my RS manifold for the precision turbo, just in case I ever try to go that route. If I wasn't going to do the 4-port, that's the one I was going to do. There's my 2.3 pistons and rods. So boost line rods and pistons. Molly pistons, boost line rods, sorry. There's my turbo right there. So there's the turbo. Ceramic coated. It's gonna look nice. It's a nice setup. So it's gonna be good. Hold on a minute. Had it covered. Just don't want any shit getting in there. There's my cams. There's that. My new clutch is right here. Here's going to be part of my new charge pipe. I'm going to have to modify it, but yeah. I think this is for a tile blow-off valve because it's aluminum. So I can run that for a tile on there. Coupler. This is from the manifold, the exhaust manifold. So actually, wait a minute. You know what? I forgot I had this. So hold on, but I'll show you guys something here. So yeah, duh. So this here, like, all right. So I could have the turbo. Let me see. Let me think about this. Could I have the turbo? Should I have it? I can't have it like that. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to see how this is gonna be positioned. If I have it like, man, I wouldn't even fit back there if I even tried. Yeah, that's crazy. If I had this, if I was gonna use this, it would have had to gone probably like this with the turbo. But then that'd be a problem. So it wouldn't work. I don't think I can use this unfortunately. So because I would have to, I can't have, this is the wastegate part. So yeah, I can't have it. I'd have to run it like this if I wanted it the way I wanted it. And then the wastegate would be down here, which would be a bad spot for the turbo. I don't know. I mean, I could dump it. I don't know. there's different ways of trying this out, but the best spot is to have the wastegate dump over here, not on this side, because that's where all the cold air comes through. It's a Facebook mark, sorry. 17.5. That's pretty expensive. Is it a built engine? I mean, if it's a built engine, then I mean 72,000 miles. Is it ST3? If it's ST3 or an ST2 built engine, so everything's been refreshed, then I'd say yeah, sure. Depends on who built the engine too. You know, if it's a reputable, I can't talk. It's like a company that basically knows what the fuck they're doing. Okay, like somebody that's reputable, that knows these engines or whatever. But yeah. So you guys know what I'm talking about. But depends on what's done to the engine. You know, if it's a stock engine, it's got 72,000 miles, then I'd say nah. Just because it's been big turbo, you don't know if the clutch is bad. The cylinder head could be fucking any point in time crack. You know who knows what the compression is on it. Shit like that. So, you know, I want to. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it like this, so you guys can check it out, and then I'm gonna move. Hold on, boys. I'm gonna move my lighting situation over here. Fucking allergies are bothering me. All right. There we go. Well, it's kind of weird, huh, with the lighting. There we go. How's that? That's not too bad, is it? That's not too bad. You guys can kind of have it like that. You can run like that for a minute. You guys don't mind that, right? I'm gonna get a couple more. I need to put a stud right here. Another, let me see, one there and one here. So, so okay. There we go. I think I got too many fucking studs. That's funny shit. Thought I needed more. I don't think I do. I think I do need more. I need another one down here. Yeah, there is more. Okay. I want to put all the studs in, make sure like everything bolts up good. Like I just want to make sure everything does go in good. Acting like it's installed, essentially. So I still can't believe this actually worked. It's pretty fucking nuts. Not gonna lie. Pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. It's gonna be a pretty interesting setup. I'm just curious on how it's gonna sound. You know what I mean? Like, how's this gonna actually sound? Is it gonna sound like fucking ass? Or is it gonna sound decent? I'm sure it's gonna sound pretty insane, honestly. I think you're gonna hear something you've never heard before on an ST. That's for sure. It's not gonna be what your normal ST would sound like. So it's gonna be kind of crazy, I think. Yeah. Yeah. And then what's everybody saying here anymore? How's everybody holding up here? No interior shot, so I can't tell. Trim has a Cena run mount. Wait, what the fuck? You mean CV Fab? Charge pipes. Tuned by Unleashed Tuning. Well, that's an old tune right there. AW probably E. AWE, not AWS. Track exhaust. Depot Racing. Cal downpipe. Okay. Looking clean, my guy. Appreciate that, Ian. It's definitely gonna be fucking nuts, that's for sure. It's gonna be kind of crazy. Like just the setup itself. It's not always about making high horsepower. It's how you can make that horsepower. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you achieve this amount of horsepower with that setup? You know, and how efficiently can you make it happen with that setup? That's what I like to do, personally. Okay. I am going to change this around here. I have to gain access to this. Some fucking hell. Holy fuck, how am I gonna do that? What in the motherfuck? Oh, I have to mount those on before I fucking, okay. So the top two studs have to be installed before I can even get this on there. So I can't do those top two ones. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. Okay. That's not a big deal. No problem. So that's no big deal at all. So okay. Transmission chip. This is something interesting right here. So Cork Sport supplied this fucking plate in which could probably go in here. It's like a heat shield, but I don't think it's gonna fit this car because it's not made for this car. So I feel like it's kind of not gonna work out in terms of fitment. Yeah. I don't know. It's not really gonna work out for that. Like, that's kind of fucking wonky. Yeah. I'm just scratching it up too. That's all right. That's okay. So, but fuck it. That's all right. Alright. So where's that? Okay. Okay. What's our phone at for power? 35%. I see some people send me messages on Facebook. I'll check those out later on. Yeah, we're gonna have to fucking bend these back, huh? Oh wow. I don't know. What? Did I bend that? Looks like I did, huh? That's pretty easy. Shit. This one here might have to. Oh, god damn. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, I bent that one, so that's good. This one here I might have to bend. I might have to do something different there. But that is bent. I wish I could do something. I might have to do something different here for that. I don't know. But wonder if I could fucking. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And then let's fucking put it right there. There we go. See that? Bent them in more. So bent in. Okay. Now the only thing is this one here, because of how it's designed, runs that. So I might have to. God damn. That's hard to bend. Fucking metal lines. Alright, that's alright. I'm gonna be good with that for now. Honestly. I gotta get I have to get a CV fab downpipe. And I'm gonna cut the end of the downpipe. We'll have it cut. How someone professionally cut it. Nice and straight. And the idea of the downpipe, once I get the turbo mounted to where I need it, the idea of the turbo or the downpipe is gonna have it come right up here and connect like a 90 on the turbo. Let's grab the turbo. I don't know. I mean, let's grab. I think the turbo would be best to have it. I mean, obviously not fucking right here, but man. Boy, if I could have it right there even, that wouldn't be bad. Right there. Or have it I think having it right there maybe, or right there. It's gonna have to be roughly right somewhere here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I mean, it's gonna have to be fucking somewheres right here. If I put it there, I would have to, no, it has to be farther away. If I ran that there, and then I could run a 90-degree coupler here, and then, yeah, I could do that straight off. I have to have this rotated though. This housing rotated. I have to rotate this housing. Or, yeah, if I had it like this, I could do it that way too. This just has more bends. I'd rather have it like that than like this, but of course, if I had it like this, I could put a 90 right here, like a 90, and then, yeah, that'd work too, I think, honestly. And then just, I don't know, there's multiple fucking ways of doing this, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. The best way to do this. The best fucking way. And the right way of doing it, I'm gonna have to get the intercooler, the whole front clip mounted, mount the intercooler, see where that placement is. And chill like that. And kind of go from there. But if I do like I wanted, if I did this here, and then straight shot, I mean, if I did a straight shot, and then straight shot up, I mean, I need to have a spot for the wastegate. That's the thing. You know what I mean? I have to have a spot for that wastegate. I gotta figure that out. Spot for the wastegate. Yeah. So, because this here, I mean, having this wouldn't work because of the way the mounting is. Unless I had it, yeah, if I had it, if I disconnected the turbo, I don't know, I'd have to see how this would be. That wouldn't be right. That's the thing. So, yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out. All right, I'm gonna put this shit away. Put this over here. And wind down a little bit. So wind down a little bit, answer some questions, chill out, and kind of go from there. So yeah. And then shut that off. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Yeah, CV Fab. Oh, let me see here. It's fucking starting to get a little cold in here. Let me check my emails. Shit like that. Let me see here. Whoops. See if anybody email me about that. No. See here, Facebook. Steven Vensko. Oh, that's you. Vensko. All right. Confirm. Let me see here. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. He's got a Vega front splitter. No interior at all. That's kind of crazy. Oh, it's BNR 2867. Okay. BNR CNF. I mean, that's not even a thing. So it's CV Fab. Never heard of CNF. Anything. FCT programmer. Okay. By Tori Unleashed Tuning. Wow. I mean, that was like one of the first tuners that we had for custom tuning back in the day. So that's kind of surprising. Depot Racing, Catalyst Downpipe. Okay. Pushing around 400 on 93. Yeah, sounds about right. Probably about 27 pounds of boost or something. Obviously it's a 6-speed manual. It's a Focus ST. Brand new brake pads. Okay. Drilled and slotted rotors. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's CV Fab. I mean, yeah, he's gonna have to fix that for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's CV Fab is the best intercooler out there. Those are the ones I recommend. Charge pipes, yeah. intake. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's a nice setup. You know, I would ask him how long he's had it set up like that, big turbo wise. You know, how many tunes are available? Is that the like 400 wheel horsepower? It's got to have. He's not making 400 wheel horsepower on the stock fuel system, so it's either aux fuel or it's upgraded XDI high pressure fuel pump, because otherwise it's not making that much. He's lying. So there's got to be something going on with the fuel system. And he doesn't mention that. So, because otherwise these cars are maxed out at 360 at the wheels on the OEM high pressure fuel pump on 93. So, which is fine. It's not a big deal. That's honestly more reliable on a stock engine. If I were to get it, if it was actually 400 wheel and it's because it had the high pressure fuel pump upgrade or something like that, I would honestly down tune it to like 350, because that's a little too much for reliability purposes on the stock engine. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Looks clean. Cleaner looking than mine. That's for sure. It's clean. Yeah. Nice. Definitely nice. Yep. All right. Let's do that here. Figured it'd be cool to have my current 2018 as my daily and have a larger turbo one as a fun car. Yeah. I mean, for sure. It's too bad that you daily your 2018, but it's whatever. I mean, where do you live anyway? Where are you located? Or from home, so hardly put miles on, put down. Oh, North Carolina. Okay, so you're not too bad. You don't have like the salt and all that bullshit like we have here, so that's not too big of a deal. What do you have for mods on your current 2018 ST? Like I would definitely recommend an intercooler. Like upgrade intercooler just to cool everything down. I don't know if you told me what you had done. I forgot on your 2018. But I'd definitely do intercooler, AEM, dry filter in the airbox, downpipe. I'd do it on that. Current one is a CV5 intercooler. Okay, I was running that. The aptX tune. Oh yeah. Okay. See, dude, I fucking forgot. Honestly, I'm sorry. Fucking. Oh, I talked to so many people, dude. It's so hard to keep track of everyone. It's so hard. That's right. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that was you. What was it? Were you emailing me about that or something? That's probably why. Because the name looks. I guess you were emailing me about it. Because I think you mentioned that you were gonna get a upgraded Purge line too at some point. I think. Which is definitely a must. Just because, like, that's a failure point in these cars, that Purge line. They have a recall on them, and it's just. But yeah. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe you didn't. I remember you mentioning Adaptec, so I was curious. You've been through 3 of them. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, this definitely fixes the problem. Yeah, that's insane. Well, if you do get the other one, you know, I do also make a upgraded fuel line. So, you know, the they're not that bad either for like price or nothing, but this right here. So this, I mean, it's not like a must, but it is nice to replace it because it cleans everything up. This trashy fuel line. So I do make upgraded one of those as well with quick connects, same fittings, quality wise, hoses and shit, all high quality. Those are $100 shipped. So if you were to buy like 2 purge lines, for example, and if you wanted to upgrade those on both STs, I'd give you a combo deal for sure for everything. So you could save some money doing that if you were going to do that. So I'd give you a good deal on it for doing that. Like more so than like the group buy is already a deal, because generally I would sell these purge lines for MSRP is $300, right? MSRP would be $300. But since we're doing group buy batches, I sell them for $260, which is the group buy, right? So, and then, like say I do a live stream like this, you know, if anyone's interested and they're in here in the live stream and they need a purge line, I'll let it go. I'd give you an even better deal. It'll be $250, right? Shipped. So I use Cash App or PayPal. You know, whoever is interested just has to email me at WhiteblurrST@gmail.com. That's with 2 R's. Or message me on Facebook Messenger, you know, with WhiteBlurr ST for that. And then just let me know. And we use Cash App, or PayPal, or even Facebook Pay as well. And I ship them out immediately. There's no 2-week wait time or 1-week wait time. I use priority shipping. So I use these right here. I use priority shipping. They're bubble insulated, and then I wrap them up inside. They ship, generally it's like 3-day shipping all over the US. So it's pretty fast. And it comes with tracking, so I provide the tracking as well. So you have tracking for it. So yeah, I mean, it's a very fast turnaround time. Generally, I ship them that day or the next day, depending on the time when I do make the purge lines. So, and yeah, so, and they're received fast. And I've got many review videos on the playlist for the purge line. There's a purge line playlist. So there's multiple review videos. There's a couple install videos, one from me, and there's one from another guy that's on his YouTube channel that I linked it in there. He did a really good job doing that. So yeah, so. But oh shit. Fucking A. No problem, man. Yeah. But yeah, let me know if you get that ST. That'd be pretty cool. It looks clean. I'm curious on how the interior looks. Yeah, well, they're originally made for the Euro market. They're but Ford Performance started selling them in like 2018. They started selling the XS off, so that's why I think they did it. Ford Performance. Um, they're a Ford cylinder head, so fucking people call them the European head. I mean, yeah, originally they're for European. They're on a they were on, what was it? The fucking Land Rover Evoque, and then they had them on the Jaguar XF from 2012 to 2015. The Evoque was 2012 to 2017 or something like that. And it was the 2.0 EcoBoost. It's literally the same thing. The only difference was it was a KO3, but it had the exhaust manifold built into the KO3 instead of the stupid ass gooseneck that our fucking North American Ford EPA fucking cylinder head has. So, but yeah. So, honestly, like, and I mentioned this many times, I feel like the Focus ST, at least at a bare fucking minimum, should have came with the 2.3 RS cylinder head right out the gate, and had a like KO4 hybrid turbo, not a KO3 or something like that. And then that way there it has the ability to make like mid 300s, low 300s with a stock turbo. And then the 4-port cylinder head that was on the European cars should have been on the Focus RS from the factory. That way there we could have had something to use a manifold based on that market and just swap it over to the ST, and then swap the cylinder head as well, and then you could have mass produced them more for that market, and then that would have been a true upgrade for the RS. I feel like for that, and the ST would have benefited. Well, the ST got the RS style cylinder head for the MK4, and then they got the 2.3 revised block. That's in the the performance EcoBoost Mustang. So, oh yeah, well, it's not just Ford; it's the EPA. Like literally, the CAFE standards that we have over here, that with the EPA, which I think has been reversed since Trump is in office now. His EPA changed some things. They reversed the 2008 CAFE standards that Obama put into place. But that's pretty crazy too, because like Cobb literally got fined by the EPA. Like what? How many million? 100 million? 200 million? So it's like, okay, why can't Cobb get that fucking money back if they found that these emissions that were supposedly causing global warming, which they don't, are obviously like not a thing, then why are all these companies, diesel companies and all this, being fined? Then they should be able to get their money back, and then or something, you know what I'm saying? Like they should get their fucking money back. Like that's a lot of money. A lot of companies went out of business because of the EPA. And I feel like that's kind of fucked up. Like, why don't they get their lawyers to sue the fucking government and get that fucking money back or something? If they literally rolled back the curtain on the fucking emissions, you know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. That's kind of like proving that it was actually just a scam. So, I don't know. It's very political, but it's kind of crazy also, and I don't like it. So, but that's crazy. We've had 292 views on this tonight. This is like the most watched live stream ever in history. We had 18 people watching at one point. 14 likes. We've only gotten 14 likes. That's crazy. A lot of viewers, but not a lot of likes. I mean, it's a decent amount of likes. It's average for what we normally get, but that's a lot of views too. So I've never seen that amount of viewers in a live stream being live. So I've seen up to 20 people at one point when we did our giveaway, but so yeah. But I appreciate you guys being up in here. Michael, Ian Brown, Steven, of course, Barbecue 5-0, you know, looks like he has a Coyote 5-0 or something. Ants 335i, Matthew Guerrero, all the channel members that support us, Bobby Douglas, obviously, you know, all the regulars up in here. Appreciate you guys joining the live stream. All the new people coming up in here. Appreciate you guys. I think it was a nice live stream. I mean, it was good to get everything mounted up and see what's what here, and you know, it looks like it fit. So yeah, it's pretty awesome, exciting. Honestly though, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna call it the night. Appreciate it again, Steven, for sticking around, and whoever else is sticking around here. Appreciate you guys a lot, more than you guys know. Appreciate the support, and you know, all the support I get, everything I get, you know, literally goes into this build right here. So you guys are literally investing into this build and the blueprint for me to create to allow you guys to run a similar setup. I'm going to create a video series. Once I get this completed, I'm going to create a video series on how I did it. I just got to be able to make it work. So I got this hurdle done, everything. That's like the biggest hurdle right here. I feel like one of the biggest hurdles. Now I got to get the next hurdle is positioning the turbo, get everything where I need to be welded up. I gotta get an intercooler and a downpipe. That's my next two big things I gotta get. So the more fucking, you know, the more purge lines I can sell, you know, more referrals I can get through CV Fab, the better it's gonna help me to pay for those things. This cylinder head set me back a month, I'll be honest, because it cost $2,200 to just get the work done on it, not including what I paid for the cylinder head months ago. You know, so yeah, these cylinder heads are not easy to find. So yeah, but it's gonna be a crazy setup. I'm excited, and yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be fucking nuts. So I'm excited for it, honestly. So, but yeah, a call right there. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night.